Guys, welcome back to another episode of Always Making. Thanks for joining us. We have a special episode today. We're going to kind of recap a little bit about this year so far. We've had such a great time already getting to this point. We also have some big news. Well, it's actually already airing. Our Diner Booth first episode has aired, so we're going to talk a little bit of behind the scenes there as well in this episode. We've got our housekeeping. We're just going to do it like in the show because we've got a lot of things coming up. We've got a lot of things that have happened, and we'll just kind of cover it as we talk about them in the show, because I have a list of all the different things we're going to try to cover today. But it's been, I can't believe it's already been 6 months since we did an episode like this already.
Yeah, I cannot believe it's June already.
Yeah.
Like, this year is flying by.
Yeah, and so we've had so many great guests on. We've had 11 guests since you guys last had a solo show with us. And so
That's got to be a record for us.
I don't know. It might be
11
pretty,
episodes
with guests straight back to back kind of thing. I think that is like one of our first things, which is at the beginning of the year, we told you we've got a lot of guests lined up for this season, and we weren't lying.
No.
So we've had some great artists that it's been like our reach is going further out of than like the people who are just at our booth like next to us
than like our friends that we made.
Well, and it's like it's the people like now we see their booth at a show. We might not necessarily like when we started the whole podcast, it was like the people next to us that we had a conversation with, and now it's like,
and a lot of times I think it felt like people we kind of knew or at least had seen a few times, chatted with a few times, but like I feel like more and more it's like either people approaching us or just people that we're like, we've seen their booth and we're like, hey, you want to be on a podcast?
It's always
and then the crazier part is that people are like, oh yeah, I've heard your podcast, I've listened to it, and we're like, wait, what?
Why
Ours? No, you must be mistaken, you're confusing us with someone else.
But it's been really awesome, this whole thing going forward, as we're like, this is our third year now. We've talked about that. We're on this like episode 74, guys. We're going to be coming up on the 75th episode. I was trying to time it to do our 75th episode, but because Diner Booth coming out, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about it as we're in between the two episodes when this airs here.
So if you listen to this right as it's, that first week it's airing, we've already had the first episode of Diner Booth come out. There will be a second part that will be coming out next week. So
let's get into that real quick. Diner Booth is our new pet project. I don't know, pet project. I don't know if I want to call it a pet. It's just our new project. But we talked a little bit about it and hinted a little bit about it with you guys.
It's been in the works for a while.
Over a year ago, I think, is when we kind of started. Like, I found Diner Booths and like, okay, so let's just, for you guys who don't know what the concept is, I thought it would be a great show idea to take like the conversations we're having here, but bringing more experts in, more artists in a exact topic that we're going to talk about. And I relate it back to my days of like finishing like a concert shoot kind of thing, or finishing like a long day on the job, and like getting your coworkers or getting parts of the band members, stuff like that, and going to the local diner at 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, and spending a couple hours just shooting the shit about nothing in that sense. And it's those memories I have that stick with me, and like the conversations that I've had with people are great, and it's a fun time for me. And so it was one of those things, I'm like, what if we applied that same kind of attitude or same mindset of like, let's get people around a diner booth. And I thought what would be cool is we'd have one location, set up the diner booth and do this thing. But what we're going to do, and what we're going to like work our asses off to do this is take the booth to different locations.
Yeah. Which I think is the exciting part. Not only do we have not just like, oh, it's me and you with an interview, right? It's multiple different artists, makers, people in the community coming together to have a conversation, sort of like a round table, right? But in the diner booth, but at different locations, like on location kind of idea.
Yeah.
But so still in a way that feels like a set, but also feels like something that's kind of like out in the wild. But
and so
like we'll have our diner booth set, but it'll be set up in different places. So if you haven't seen the first episode,
pause this or wait till it's over or whatever. Go watch the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's at Copper High Vintage.
Mm-hmm.
The background was perfect.
I know.
Jacqueline does
Jacqueline's
great.
shop is fantastic. So that was like made our job super easy. We're like, well, we could just pick any part of the store and just drop the diner booth in it. It's gonna look fantastic.
And this is gonna be for StickerCon. Like our theme on the 2 episodes here are stickers. It's a huge part of our business. It's a huge part of other people's business, but it's also such a cultural thing. Jacqueline reached out about doing an episode of Brown StickerCon, and I was like, I have the perfect project that I've been working on. And so we got people who were accepted into StickerCon. So they'll be there at the StickerCon. That's on July 5th at Copper High Vintage in South Salt Lake area. If you guys are in the area on that day, go check it out. It's one of the coolest events. It's
one of the best markets around. I mean, let's be real. It's so much fun.
The third annual so far. This is our second time doing it. We missed the first one because we already had prior engagements, and we were really, really bummed about about missing the first one. But Jacqueline puts on great events. StickerCon is one that if you guys love adhesive art
mini art that you can stick on things,
it's over 30 plus vendors. She's doing a trade table where people put a bunch of stickers there. People who don't have booths come through and drop stickers off, take stickers. It's a really cool thing. Her shop is loaded with all kinds of local artist stickers as well. So it's a really cool event. But that's when she reached out about like doing the podcast. I was like, we've already had you on. It's great. We can come on and talk about StickerCon, but this new idea we have, let's get the artists together and talk about stickers and why it's so important to them. And so I think that was a really cool concept for this first one. And again, having the background of Jacqueline's store in it really did make this look cool. But it was very like, it felt like going back to our early days of film.
It really did. It took me way back. Like it's been a while since we've done a like quote unquote professional filming film shoot, but it totally took me back to like the days of hauling the set pieces, getting the set in place, doing all the set dressing,
getting all the gear loaded up,
the gear, the cameras, the batteries, the lights, the cable wrangling. Like and we've done tons of shoots before, so it very much felt like riding a bike, right? Like it was just kind of like it all was coming back to me. But yeah, I was like, oh yeah, okay, we're doing all the work.
Yeah. And it's like and I mean, me and Christy have been on multiple sets working together, so it's very easy to be like, hey, that light over there, or hey, throw me the tape, or get like, we need to check this, how's the audio over there,
put this in.
But
we need more sandbags.
Yeah. It was funny because like we set up day one, and then we were like, oh, we forgot all this stuff. We were a little rusty. Like I had so many things packed up and ready to go and test and everything. That way we got new audio equipment for the show. We got new, we had all our lighting equipment. We bought more lights. And like we said, this has been something we've been building up for a while. So we like set up all our lights. We had multiple extra lights, which I'm like, hey, I don't know what kind of environment we're gonna actually be needing for this. The diner booth, we like got the booth's seats. I picked up from like Facebook Marketplace. I think it was like a 45-minute drive away or an hour away for me, and like Christy wasn't there to help because I needed the whole car space.
So it was like Juniper and I couldn't go in the car with you.
So I loaded everything in the car on the back rack, and we were able to get it all here. Repainted some of it. We wanted a table that looked kind of like you'd find in a diner restaurant, but also we needed it to be a trapezoid, so it worked as a camera trick.
Bit of movie magic. We had a trapezoidal shaped table so that it's wider in the front towards camera but narrows in the back, so that we could cheat the booths slanted slightly in towards the back, so that on camera the booth looks more open and you can see the people sitting in the back of the booth, and there aren't the people in the front kind of blocking the view of the people in the back of the booth. So a little bit of movie magic there.
But it was fun to do that. I'm super excited to do more. The next one, we have some tattoo friends out there that have tattoo shops. I haven't reached out to you guys yet. If you guys are watching,
we have plans.
There's a few of you who might be thinking, could it be me kind of thing? But tattoo shop is one of them. Screen printing. There's a couple different shops in town that we know that I think it'd be really great to get some screen printers talking about stuff. We have illustrators. We have we have a few locations like in the works to get lined up. This is not going to be a weekly
No,
or a
no.
bi-weekly episode. This is going to be, hey, this is a limited, these 2 episodes that are coming out for StickerCon, and then we're going to try to get quarterly, probably do another episode or so, because we're also going to be mixing in, which you did this, you got another vlog video in, and I know you have one you filmed, and like kind of, no, you never did actually film some of the next project you were working on?
No, I haven't filmed anything else.
Oh,
I don't know what you're thinking about, but I have not done any more.
Am I confusing the last vlog? I thought you filmed some stuff from one of your other projects you were doing, but
but I will try to for the next round of 1330 designs.
Yeah, you did get your vlog, a new vlog video up on the jacket that you did,
the cool jacket,
which is available up on Etsy and will be available at the 1330 Design Show as well if it doesn't sell before then. You just did some butterfly wings also, or fairy wings.
Butterfly.
Both.
They're mostly butterfly, but anything in that realm, anything rings.
Quilted styled with
upcycled quilts.
Yeah. So that's something you can go check out our social on that one to see what that looks like there. But the diner booth has been really fun. We're super excited about it. We really hope if you guys have watched it, you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are coming back for the second episode, subscribe. I forgot to say it at the beginning of this. Subscribe so that you guys don't miss our future episodes of Diner Booth. But that will be the following week after this one airs. If you guys are watching it when this one airs, just before StickerCon, and like again, July 5th. If you guys can make it out to StickerCon and support all the cool artists, we have some really cool people that are going to be there. Some people's first times that are going to be there, and so it is going to be super awesome to see all these cool stickers. And we have so many stickers. You've
been working your booty out on stickers.
We are selling out of stickers at shows.
Oh my gosh,
which has been crazy for us. Like, it's super awesome to see our different designs get sold out. I'm like,
I think our last 2 or 3 markets, we've sold out of at least one sticker design, if not more.
Multiple on them, and it's really cool to see. But with the stickers, talking about that, our Patreon, we're super stoked about our Patreon this year. We started it as a way to potentially help with what we're doing here on future projects and stuff like that. But it also forces me to make new stickers every month that get released there. And so that's been really fun to play with design and really get myself into a habit of I've got to make something new. I can't just regurgitate something. I'm having to make something new. The only thing that I would say is a redo of what we've done is playing with new materials, which is very cool because we got glow in the dark stickers. So I got new glow in the dark material. I had to learn what's gonna be our cut technique with it because it's different than our usual cuts. We had to test a few different things, so I was super stoked on getting the glow in the dark stickers out. I have one on my water bottle that I carry. I'm it's cool. I like it. But we've got some plans for holographic stickers, which I've played with in the past. It's not the easiest thing to dial in, but I think I have a system for that. But we are now 6 months into the Patreon. We are so that puts us at 12 stickers. Oh man, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry guys. But 12 new sticker designs in those 6 months, and I have already plans on all going all the way through. I'm trying to schedule out, but it always gets so caught up with other time of everything we've got going. But that's been super fun. We've got some plans for the Patreon in the future with some things going on there. So if you guys want, that's something you guys can subscribe to for free. Or you can jump on to the $10 tier and you can get 2 stickers sent out to your door each month. If you sign up by the 15th, that's when we cut the deadline off for that month's sticker, and we get them shipped out by the 25th. We cut, we print, we do everything here. It's not outsourced anywhere. It's all done here in-house. I think that's one thing that
right here in our basement.
Yeah, on this table that is right in front of you. I think that's one thing that people are surprised about, with everything we do, and with
everything in our booth.
Yeah,
it's made by us in-house.
Hi guys, it's Acadia from 111 Threads. Yeah, that new shop in Sugar House, a place where you can find alterations, clothing repair, upcycled fashion, and tons of local artists. Come in Wednesday to Saturday, 11 to 7 p.m., at 1956 South, 1100 East, across from the Sugar House Post Office. You can also apply to be a vendor, check alterations bookings, and more on 111threads.com. Be sure to check us out on our Instagram at 111.threads. Thanks for supporting local artists, and I'll see you in the shop soon.
We'll get back to the episode real quick, but in case you haven't heard yet, we started a Patreon to help support the podcast with 2-tier options to choose from. We're telling you this because we're starting a new segment on the show where we're taking questions from our patrons and answering them right here with our guest. This will be available for both paid and free members, so head over to patreon.com/steadfastrebels to sign up and support the show, or follow the links in the description. Now back to the show. Yeah, the multitude of people who think there's more than just us doing everything, because there's such an array of things in our booth, is always funny to be like, oh no, we are just crazy and do a lot of different stuff. But the stickers have been awesome. We said, I think on our episode about 6 months ago, that we were going to up our sticker game this year, and we also introduced our collab stickers.
We haven't even talked about our sticker collabs yet.
That's where I was getting to. I was lost for the word. But our sticker collabs, which we've had 2 so far, we've got a third one in the works. We've got a couple more people that like are super stoked to jump on board, and like we just haven't had time to like discuss what we're gonna do. But our first one with Josh and Melissa, those first 2 have been super awesome. So many compliments from people on both of them. It's super stoked. Melissa was the reason we started all of this.
Yeah, for real. She came to our booth at one of the markets and like liked our work and like told us that she was an artist and the things that she was kind of into drawing, and was like, do you guys do collabs? And we were like, yeah. We don't know what it looks like yet, but yeah, we do. Definitely.
So like over that couple months of me trying to figure out how we were going to make this happen and everything, that was the person who I was like, okay, what was the realization is there's people out there who aren't doing what we're doing, and like paying them for their skill, and then putting their stuff out for more people to see, and then putting their social handles in our booth, and like building this awesome community behind what we're doing. I want it to be this whole giant like wall of people stickers that we're collabing with, but like take it a little bit at a time, go from there kind of thing. Yeah, one step at a time. But it's been super awesome to see and work with other artists on these projects to get just, I mean, I don't want to say just a sticker, because it's not just a sticker too. So many people like a sticker means a lot kind of thing, but it's this funny little like piece of adhesive paper that's laminated and it's like the amount of joy it brings. And then we've had so many people come into the booth that have their own stickers that they're like, hey, do you do sticker trades? I'm like, yes. Yeah, for sure. We have so many cool stickers. We have, if you guys haven't noticed, like on the back corner over here behind our guests, on some shots you can see our sticker board of like some of the artists we've had on the show, some of the vendors and different like things we've like picked up from and things. But that's like getting loaded up with more and more stickers like every day. So that's been, if you haven't noticed, go back from episode 1 and then
oh, bless you.
Another sneeze, guys. Sorry. But that's been really cool to see that. And so the sticker collabs, we've released more sticker designs. We have our Patreon stickers as well, which I think we're not quite sure how to release those like 6 months later or what we're thinking, but those are potential things that might come out to market. We haven't quite agreed on how we want to do that, because
we want the waiting period to be. I think, really.
We enjoy the art. We want to make sure people who don't want to jump on a Patreon can still get themselves one. But it's like there's no commitment to a monthly situation. But we also want to be, hey, the Patreon people are supporting us, so like they get first dibs.
Access.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's that. I think that's everything sticker wise that we've had going so far.
Possibly.
Yeah. Shirt designs, we're working on some new shirt designs. I've got some stuff coming around the corner with that. We talked about that on our episode with It Was Us Again, where we're looking at new shirts that are going to be recycled, and we're looking at new
Trying to be a little
options.
more sustainable.
So we're running through our inventory that we've had of back stock of blank t-shirts that we've been using. And then I think by DIY Fest we're going to have most of those new designs out on new recycled t-shirts. But yeah, so DIY Fest is another one we got accepted into. If you guys haven't heard, that is on August 7th, 8th, and 9th. That's
Utah Fairgrounds.
That is our 5th DIY Fest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's so crazy to think this kind of where it all got started with us and everything was the DIY Fest, and that's where like our first thing we signed up for, our first like major crazy like adventure of doing this. But yeah, so that is coming up, and we always release a lot of new stuff at that show. StickerCon, we've got some new stickers that will be at StickerCon.
The DIY Fest, look for some new designs.
Some new designs on apparel, probably some new hat designs. Our whale watching club has been super great with you guys.
It again, which is awesome.
So we'll be getting more of those out, hopefully in time. Definitely in time for StickerCon. But definitely some new colorways probably for DIY Fest. And then we've got, let me look at our list here.
Yeah. So then later in August as well, we've got the 1330 Design Collective, which we've mentioned a few times, but yeah, that's going to be at Mill Creek. The market will run through the month of August in the ground floor at the market there at Mill Creek. And then the runway show will be Saturday, August 29th. And that's on the 6th floor, I believe.
Yeah. And that's open to the public. So you guys can head out on there, check out all the cool designers that are coming in. But you have been stressing.
Oh my gosh. I've been having such a hard time this year. I don't know why. I think I just have a lot going on, and they bumped it up a month. Like last year I had until September, and this year I only have until August. So I feel like feeling some more pressure this year.
But I think you finally kind of nailed down your
I did. I decided to go sort of, I'm calling it fantasy punk inspired. Since I do a lot of cosplay stuff and I love that realm of costumes and cosplay and like dressing up and characters, I decided to just do what I love and make more sort of costume inspired designs, but I don't want them to look too costumey. So each, I've got 3 designs that will hopefully be complete and on the runway. We'll see. But each design will have 3 pieces. So that's why I'm like, hopefully they'll be there. 3-piece outfits. But I'm really, really stoked about the designs. It's just going to be a lot of work. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And then on top of all that design stuff, you've been working on cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
We have a regular client who comes to you every year for Dragon Con costume.
Shout out Rob. He's awesome. He comes to me every year for his costumes, and I love it. So. He does a lot of superhero stuff, which is really fun. I've done Buck Rogers for him. I did oh my gosh, I just blanked. Magneto, goodness. Last year, and this year it's going to be Captain America. But I'm really excited because this is going to be, there's like a specific outfit that he wears when he does the little like USO tour to sell gold bonds or war bonds or whatever. So it's a very retro looking kind of version of the Captain America costume. So that's what I'm working on currently, alongside working on the 1330 design, runway show and market stuff. And
then on top of that, you also got a client that came in through Rob with camo kilt.
Yeah. So that, well, wasn't it a kilt? It's like a
skirt, dress,
a skirt. No, a skirt I would call it. Yeah. So that was a referral, and it was 3 gentlemen who wanted to do a sort of camo wizard look, and so I did a camo like cargo style skirt, made to like kind of look like a wizard robe, and then a matching hooded cape to go with that as well. So that was a fun one.
You had those, and then you also had, for the first time, you had someone come to you with a normal request.
Yeah, not a costume. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I have this shirt that I love, but it's falling apart and I can't find it in stores anymore. Like, would you be able to like recreate it?" And I'm like, "Oh, just a shirt? Yeah, sure, I can do that." Like you just want a shirt, not like a 3-piece outfit with a cape and a hood. And like I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can do a shirt." But I think I've made now at this point like at least 6 shirts for.
Yeah,
he really loves this shirt, which is awesome.
Yeah, so it's been really cool to see him like get the shirt and be super excited that he
mhm.
can like wear his favorite like cut and fill and everything. So you like custom tailored his shirt to him.
Yep.
So that was one of those unique things, but that's been keeping you busy this whole time as well, doing multiple
I
shirts.
made 2 more literally this week.
Yeah.
So.
But that's been like kind of the update on the sewing side of things.
That always busy with the shop
Etsy
orders
store is
too.
constantly going.
Yeah, the bracers have been doing really well in the shop. They've been really popular, so that's exciting.
If you guys haven't checked out the Etsy store for some of the cosplay stuff and everything and see some of those pieces, we put it on our social, but it's not something we bring to market that often.
No, and I'm so bad about recording and sharing literally anything. Like, it's just the worst, guys. I fail big time on that.
I mean, we've got a lot going on and it's always hard.
The hardest part for me, I think, is that I have such limited time. It's like literally Juniper falls asleep for a nap and I'm immediately like, okay, how much time do I have? How much sewing do I need to get done? How much work do I need to get done? It's like there's not that, even for me, that even thought of like, oh, let me pause and put up a camera and record it and then somehow find time to like edit it into a reel or whatever and like social posts. It's like, no, I just need to like get work done. I gotta sew.
For all you guys out there who do post your process videos and everything, you know the struggle. You know it takes you know it takes double the amount of time to go through the process, set up your shots, do your things, then you have to edit on top of like, I just want to get this art project done. I just want to get this thing done.
I'm also running out of space on my phone, which is a whole nother problem. Like, what do you do with all of this stuff? Well, do I need to keep all this footage after I've like edited and put the reel out? Like, do I delete it? Like,
I mean, I had to pull it with all of our like extra stuff that we do for the podcast. Like that filled up my phone, filming all the different things we did with all the guests and things. And I realized I'm like, oh, I'm down to like a gig left of like space on my phone. I had to like move everything to the drive. But
I did want to mention before I forget though, since we were talking about the 1330 design and it being like fantasy punk cosplay inspired, I'm hoping, because I'm going to work on a couple little accessories for these looks also, if I have the time again, that I will be able to translate those into more saleable items for the Etsy shop. So hopefully some of these things that I've had percolating in the back of my mind for ages, I'll have time to make and add more cosplay like accessories to the Etsy shop to go with the bracers and the hoods and other stuff.
Well, that's been the thing. I think that's been like the underlining thing for the Etsy store, because the hoods really like were the big cosplay-esque thing. It was an airsofter friend back in California who wanted a look for his mask to sit underneath.
Yeah, I think he was going for like a sort of milsim, like military simulation,
but like future type, kind of thing.
Yeah, slash Assassin's Creed. I think he was also into. So it's that kind of like like cosplay dress up type look.
So it started there, and then we've seen the evolution of your hoods and everything. I really have nothing to do with it. Is like the Ren Fair started to pop up for you.
Yeah, so that's the great thing about it, is it's such a versatile design. Like I've had people, but the bracers as well, have people posting pictures and reviews that are like, this is perfect for my Ren Fair costume. I'm doing a Sith outfit next week. I've got like a Jedi. I'm wearing it just for sun protection, like everyday wear. Like, I mean, it's turned out to be such a versatile piece, which I wasn't really expecting, but people have worn it for so many different types of costumes. Assassin's Creed, other video games, like all kinds of looks. It's just a versatile enough piece that
on top of the cosplay aspect, you have people who are like hiking with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just everyday wear. Someone was like one for bouldering.
Yeah, you had a custom one made for a friend for forging with that had like a pocket on the hood.
Yeah. Oh, that was so fun. So I made a hood that had like these little pull out drawstrings to turn the bottom of the scarf, because it's like a hood with an attached infinity scarf. So turn the bottom of the infinity scarf into a sort of like pouch, because he likes to go foraging, like they live in the Pacific Northwest. So he goes out like foraging for mushrooms. And so he can collect his mushrooms, and then it had a little zipper pocket for him to put like his phone and keys in. And it was just like this multi-purpose utility hood. And like, that is awesome. I am so down to design this for you.
Yeah. So it's turned into, and then some other cosplay stuff we've talked about on the show as well have come from people who have seen the hood and need like, hey, I need something a little bit more specific for this. And it's like, yeah, you can adapt it to those pieces.
Oh yeah. I've gotten so many, just from the hoods, I've gotten so many like cosplay requests, like some really, really like niche ones too, that they're like, this is kind of close to what I'm looking for, but can you also like make the scarf like 12 feet long for this specific costume? I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I need it in like blue. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. It's also, I mean, it goes back to like your earlier Etsy store with your wizarding robes and wands and stuff like that. It was all because there was a lack of it missing in the industry of a high quality, like movie prop theater level piece of like wizard
that's
robes.
the thing I really enjoy about what I do. I mean, I love sewing, but I love, like, I know a lot of people don't like taking commissions, and that's totally fair, but I love creating something very specific and very custom for someone. Like, I want their vision to become reality, and I love being the vehicle for that. Like, it's just so fun for me. And not to toot my own horn, but I think I do a really professional job of making things look really like neat and clean and finished and polished. So toot toot.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so that's been, and like again, the hope, the future, the like the big pie in the sky dream is that what you're working on now with some of these pieces for the 1330, you'll be able to bring that and elevate that into the Etsy store and offer cosplay pieces. So like people who are just looking for an accessory that adds to another depth of what they're looking for, you'll have an option.
Because I'm going to be working on like a vest, which I'm super stoked on. Like I've done a few vests, but I'd love to like add some kind of vest to the look, to the cosplay like selection in the shop. I'm working on a corset top, which I think will be really cool and fun. I've wanted to do that for a long time. That's very Ren Fair. I've got this like oversized tapestry jacket that I'm going to be working on. I'm if it comes to fruition, like the vision I have in my mind, it's going to be so fucking sick. Like I'm so excited for that one. Like that's the single piece of the like 9 pieces that I'm planning for these 3 looks. Like that's the single piece that I'm most excited about. It's gonna look so good if I can pull it off. So
I
gotta get to work. What are we doing recording this? I gotta go.
well we've still got a little bit more in this episode, so
okay.
I'll let you go after we're done filling in everything else we've got going on as well. I'm looking at the list here. Oh yeah, we had sponsors start this year too with 111 Threads. So yeah, we got a little in episode sponsors. So if you guys been watching, you guys have been seeing
watching or listening,
Acadia with the 111 Threads, her new store. They've kind of sponsored us and kind of worked out a deal in trade with that, so that's been super cool. So hey, if there's other people in the Salt Lake area who want to sponsor this podcast about makers, we've got spots available. It's a thing that's super cool. But that's there. And then we talked a little bit about the vlog video, and we talked about the sticker collabs and everything. So I'm going down the list here and all that. So what else do we got going on that's been crazy? I'm trying to think of the shows we did in this year as well. So far the new show for us was Letter West. They did their first night market. Which guys, for whoever came out to that, like, you guys showed up. But that was an awesome show.
That was amazing.
I did not get a single moment to like not talk.
It was a constant stream.
Busy.
It was busy. It was so much fun. Junie had a blast. Junie and I were there for a little while. She had so much fun. Like it was busy. It was fun.
We had some really good Thai food from one of the trucks. That was really good. That came through.
That was bomb.
But the Letter West event is super cool, and that night market, man, again, you guys came through on that one. Then we have Kimmy from Alluring Podcast. She has her Cryptid Insider show. We did her first one last year that she had. And then
that was a good time.
That was really great. We had a really good time. But this year she's doing 3 of them, and they're all themed differently. We already did her first one, which was Fae themed. That went really well. So the next one we're going to be at is in July, and then I forget the date, but it's somewhere in August or October.
The end of July and then early October.
And so that next one in July is going to be alien themed. So I'm working on some alien pieces for that. Hopefully I'll have those done in time. And then the October one, her last one for the season, will be cryptid theme. So we have all our cryptid stuff. We have a few different pieces there. I'm reworking a few pieces probably by that time, and we'll have some cool new stuff. Maybe some new stickers also. The newest cryptid sticker we did this year, I did a Mothman, which I drew the Mothman for Inktober, I think 2.5 years ago, and I finally got around to coloring it and making it a sticker. And so Inktober is one of those nice fun things that really does allow me to get a lot of content for our different pieces and everything. And so it's definitely worth doing it every year for me, at least. And then trying to think, we had a few other of our like regular shows that we've already been around. Copper High Vintage had their spring market. We did the St. Patrick's Day at Mountain Hard West Cider. Did I say that right?
No,
Dang
I don't
it!
think so.
Every time, but
Maybe you did. Now I'm confused.
but they always put on a great event for their 4th of July, and so we look forward to it every year now. And then
No, wait. St. Patrick's Day. You said 4th of
Oh,
July.
geez, St. Patrick's Day. I'm getting all our holidays mixed up and everything. And then so yeah, we've got that. We did get accepted to 9th and 9th Market, so that's new for us coming this year. That's gonna be
the
the
9th
first
and 9th
time.
Street Festival in September.
Yeah, that's the first time we're going to be doing that one. So we'll see how that one goes for us. Everyone, all of our friends who do it say it's really great. They have a good turnout. We're still waiting back to hear on a few other shows and see if we get into them for the upcoming season. But the best way to always is follow us on social media, Instagram at Steadfast Rebels. You can find us there. We try to keep that posted pretty regularly of our monthly events going forward on that side. I'm trying to think. That was all of our new shows that we did this year. What else?
I think so. Oh goodness! Now I'm like
blanking.
Yep.
But yeah, we were hoping to do more markets this year, but we didn't get accepted into one of our markets that we applied for, so it kind of changed our plans a little bit. For the summer, we plan to have a few more things for summer, so we're not really rushing to find anything. There's so many options.
We've been busy, and there's been a lot of like plates spinning. I feel like there's been a lot of stuff happening. So but yeah, we definitely will be applying to some more. We've still got our ones lined up that we've talked about for the summer. So we'll be out here in the streets.
And then in the streets, well, some of the markets are on the streets, and then I'm trying to think. We've got more guests lined up already. We've got some people coming in pretty soon. So our next episode will have guests. There's no question about that. But we've got a bunch of people lined up, which I'm not going to spoil any of them. And then I'm trying to think if we've caught up on everything that we were going to catch up on in this episode.
I think so. I mean, on a personal level, Juniper's been growing, and she's feisty and sassy and talking up a storm. She's been having fun at markets. Oh my gosh, speaking of, she was cracking us up at one of our recent markets. I think it was the Cryptids and Cider. Because you have your like phrases kind of that you say all the time, like someone walks in the booth, hey, how's it going? So she would like, she's at that stage where she's like repeating everything we say, and so she would kind of mimic right after, hey, how's it going? Everyone thought it was so cute. And then doing transactions, we were always like, oh, we could take cash, card, or Venmo. And so now that's been a phrase that she's been saying a lot. Even just like playing with her toys around the house, she'll be like, she's a little cash register, and she'll be like, you gonna pay cash, card, or Venmo? It's just real cute.
We also had the Sugar House Farmers Market over at Fellowship Hall. Their first one. They've been doing one every week, and it's growing over there for them. We plan to get back there when we get a chance. That's always a timing situation for us, always with stuff. But that was another new market this year that we that
one's brand new this year too, which I think it's got a lot of potential. It's in a great neighborhood. It's right there in Sugar House, and they're working really hard to try and grow it and make it bigger. So
so we look forward to seeing how that goes in the future for them and for us going back there.
We got back to some punk fleas this summer already, which has been fun.
Every year the punk is our favorite to get to, so that's been great to do those pieces. And then we also got our new screen printing setup as well. So that's a new thing that came in.
Have we not talked about this yet?
I know we did share a little bit of our dryer eating their t-shirts for just before the last cryptid show, or the last Alluring podcast show. We did some late night printing, which made things so much easier. Like our setup's been great for what we've been doing here, but it was one of those things where we're like, okay, I think it's time to upgrade our stuff. And then we are also looking at doing more live event printing. So picked up a dryer that's portable, picked up a press that's portable, put it on a rolling system that like fits in the car, and we're able to get everything out to show. So that's something in the works as well, on top of all the other things we got going on. Like, hey, let's do markets, bring all our stuff, and also print live for people as well. So that's
so if you run a market and you're interested in some live screen printing, let us know.
Yeah, we've got some opportunities there. But yeah, so that's one of those big things. That was I've been on Facebook Marketplace and KSL, which is like our local Craigslist for people that have Craigslist. Online.
People still do Craigslist?
I think people still do Craigslist.
Yeah,
I think that's still a thing. It's just not a thing where we're at anymore.
Yeah.
But I was searching for what would probably say about 3 months, trying to find
easily
the right
at least,
dryer,
yeah.
if not longer. And finally something popped up. Like we were trying to figure out how to ship some stuff at the right price. Again, this wasn't like buying brand new. We were trying to look for something used in a affordable price range for us. But I finally found something 4 hours away.
I mean, we were looking as far as Vegas and California because we knew we're going to be going to California this weekend. So we were like, well, maybe on the drive back we can pick up a dryer or pick up some screen printing equipment. So
something. And so
4 hours is not bad if you look at that way.
8 hours, 9 hours with the whole turnaround and everything.
Round trip,
I left at 5 a.m, got to the person's house before 10 kind of thing, and then was able to get everything loaded in the car.
Yeah, and then drove back, and then we went to a soccer game that night.
Yeah, we had an RSL game that night. That's right. I wasn't too tired. I mean, I was okay.
You seemed fine.
But it's going to elevate what we can do here on so many levels. Just being able to have multicolor, like we can do multicolor before, but it was such a slog to get through it kind of thing. So I really kind of stayed away from doing anything too crazy with multicolor. But oh man, sorry guys.
I know, it's my fault.
Oh, you yawned and then I got me
kind
of thing.
Well, what you don't know is we had to take a 1 hour break in the middle of this episode to go put Jennifer back to sleep. So it's now an hour later and I'm tired.
And so it got a little later very quick. But I am excited for some of the new designs that I have in the works coming down the pipeline with multicolor capabilities on our new press, and the dryer just makes things so much faster. So there's a lot of awesome upgrades that have come. Now, the other problem with that is that there's a giant mess in the print room that we have to move around some stuff, and we're going to be getting rid of we're going to be getting rid of our other press at some point when I get everything kind of cleaned up and moved out and posted up on Facebook, but we'll get to that point as well. But that was the other big, crazy big thing that's going to really elevate some of the stuff we're doing here. Not only for our enjoyment, but what I think you guys, when you guys support us, you guys are going to get some cool new stuff to check out and everything as well. I think that's everything now at this point that we've kind of caught up back on.
At this point, I think that's all I can think of.
Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna wrap it up. We want to just let you guys know, if you guys head over to the Patreon, we're gonna start doing a thing once we get enough questions submitted for free tier and paid tier. If you guys want to submit questions to future guests, just generic questions about making, if you have questions for us or anything, we'll be answering them on the podcast as well. And
Patreon just recently did an update, so there's a whole new chats feature and a whole feed. They're kind of integrating some social aspects to it. So you can just reach out and message us or reply to any of our posts, comment on any of our posts on Patreon, and submit a question that way. So.
Yeah, we're looking at doing some more things, like you said early in the episode, with the Patreon that kind of elevates what we're doing here and starts kind of bringing some cool new projects through the pipeline. But that you can head over. We got the link down below. But if you guys want to follow us on social, it is at Steadfast Rebels on the major platforms. But primarily we're on Instagram. Yep. And then if you guys have anybody in the Salt Lake or Greater Salt Lake area who want to have a conversation about their maker process, maker journey, all their artistic stuff and everything like that, we'd love to have them on the show. Feel free to reach out. Send them our way.
If you're an artist or maker yourself, please feel free to message us. you don't have to be scared. We're real nice. We'll message back pretty quickly and be like, yeah.
But that's that. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps the show. We really appreciate everything you guys have done with supporting the show, watching us, all the patrons on Patreon that are help supporting the show. That's really awesome. All our friends and family and supporters that come out to the shows and purchase stuff from us. We are super grateful to continue doing this for you guys. We don't plan on stopping anytime soon. We continue wanting to have conversations with some awesome talented artists that we keep meeting. It's been super fun, and like all the people we meet, like as soon as we get them here, I love that. I'm nervous, I don't know. And then as soon
literally
as
nearly every person who comes in is like, oh, I'm kind of nervous. Like you can, or even they don't say it out loud, you can just kind of tell by people's like body language. And then literally as soon as we start talking, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just talking about art, like having a conversation. This is great.
You can see it in the progress of the shows, where like the first maybe 5 minutes they're a little tense, a little nervous, but then by the end of the episode we're like going all crazy with all kinds of different back and forth, and they're like, and then they're like, I'm like, oh, it's over, and they're like, wait, that's
that was so easy, that was so great. So.
But we have a good time doing it. It's really fun. So
thank you to everyone who's been a part of the show, like been a guest on the show, listened, watched, commented, liked. Seriously, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, trusted us with your story and everything. That's been awesome as well. But I think that's gonna wrap it for this episode. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.